Cheers, mate. Sausage roll looks absolutely lovely. Can't wait to scran this. Oh yeah, get in my belly. Nom 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 nom. Hello guys and welcome back on a beautiful spring morning to Six Ashes Farm. That's right, we're back in the Survive and Thrive once again. Right, so, gonna be completely transparent with you guys. This is the second time I've recorded this. I say recorded in inverted commas because I recorded the episode last time. I got quite a bit done, quite a bit of stuff, and you know, I didn't actually press record. But anyway, never mind. We're gonna do it again. Luckily I had the save game backed up. Okay, so the reason I'm up here is A, because we still can't get into the house, so I had to use the bed and breakfast service there at the cider house. I did learn some useful information as well while I was there. Turns out the locksmith is actually a farmer down in Stourbridge, and he does not want me to start up my farm, so he's trying everything he can, including not letting me sleep at night properly, to basically put me out of business before I start. We will not let that happen. So rather than break a window and get in the house that way, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to leave it. I did speak to my dad, and he has hooked me up with a caravan. I always miss that turn. Now the reason we're up here, I hope he's hooked me up with the caravan. He said he was going to. We'll see if it's been delivered by the time we get back. So the reason we're down here anyway, I want to check out real quick the honey allotments over there. The honey plot allotments, or whatever it's called. Because I think this is going to be quite a good little earner for us, and it's only about £8,000. So if we can get to that, that's going to give us some passive income that's actually going to help this farm massively. Seriously, and as the eagle-eyed viewers of you will have noticed, I do have times 10 speed finally. We are using the finer adjustments mod. Alright, so yeah, if we buy this place right here. Oh, don't you just love that sound? I believe we can get these greenhouses working as well just by adding a little bit of water in there and some manure in that one. Possibly. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. I've never done this before. Can we go inside? We certainly can. Oh, yeah. Yeah, water level fill and manure level fill. Okay, cool. Good to know. So is this where the honey's going to get stored, possibly? I don't know. But let me just check real quick how much that costs. Pretty sure it's only about 8,000. 11,000. Okay. So a little bit more than I expected. But that is not too shabby. So let's go head back to the farm. Oh, before we do that, I want to say last episode, I know I did cut quite a lot out. But I did kind of record it like a live stream. Been a while since I've done YouTube, so yeah, I was talking too much and I couldn't really cut that much out because it was all interlinked and stuff. So hopefully we do better in this one and we get a few more time lapses. Speaking of which, let's time lapse back to the house.
Perfect.
There we are. We're coming back up to the farm now, and I can see a green roof. I don't know if he spotted that there as we were coming down the road, but it looks like Dad did deliver on his promise. Nice. So we can't actually get in there, but at least we've got somewhere to sleep now. On the farm, at least, as well. So we don't have to pay the dudes up at the cider inn anymore for board. Very good of them to pump me up, though. So yeah, last episode we did buy the cedar. And this episode, guess what we're going to be doing? That's right, seeding. Just part that up in there. Now, I did... Wow. Wow. Can we get through there? I put on a bit of weight eating all those sausage rolls. Okay, so what I did during the off time between episodes, I came back onto the farm and I cut down as many of the coniferous trees we had around the perimeter that I could. Some of them are stuck. I'm presuming they're stuck inside like the hedges and whatnot, and they can't actually be cut. But that's not a problem. I did get the old mop bucket out as well and give the fent here a lovely clean, as you can see. Very nice, very nice. So we're going to be playing on a mix of 10 times and 5 times. I found that that is pretty decent. So we're going to be seeding this field over there with that beautiful John Deere seeder. I think we're going to fill it with canola. What is the temperature of the ground today? I should have looked up there. 5 degrees. Can we get away with sticking canola in the ground at 5 degrees? Yes, if it's going to be warmer tomorrow. Let's have a look. It doesn't look like it is. It's going to be colder tomorrow. So maybe it's not worth putting the canola in there. Just in case it fails, we can't put wheat, barley. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Canola, 5 degrees. What am I talking about? Shut up, Lopez. Canola in the ground. That's what we're doing. Okay, so this whole field is going to be canola. We'll get some nice money back from that. And then I think what we're going to do, once we've cultivated that field up there, hopefully by a plough. A plough would be fantastic. Get that ploughed and limed before we plant anything in it to get that extra bonus. But I do want to put in soybeans. Soybeans make good money. Okay, so we did leave the seeder over yonder. We'll go and grab that. I think what I'll do as well is I'll go around the headlands once. Backwards to how you should seed, I know. And then time-lapse the rest, maybe. The headlands is huge. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping this tractor can pull it. Oh, yes, I am. It should be fine. We should have enough in the old engine. But time will tell. Let's get that lowered. Get it turned on. How fast can we go? Alright, we missed a bit there. 11 miles an hour. Okay, we're going to get this field done in no time at all. Beautiful stuff. Love it. So we'll go around the headlands once here. I'll try not to go into the next field because this is a direct drill. It will just plough it up. Plant it up, I mean. Also, you might see it's going to be a little bit messy. I am trying to roleplay it still as to where I'm a brand new farmer. Usually I'd be okay at this sort of thing. But, yeah, as you can see, we're going to do stuff like that, whereas usually I wouldn't. But yeah, we'll progress as we go. We'll learn on the job. But I think this field's going to possibly take about half an hour real time, maybe. Hopefully a bit quicker. Let's go around the edge here. We shouldn't cut the grass up. Nice. I do like the shape of this field, though. So I did ask you as well in the last episode, should we keep that island or not? I think we're going to go ahead and keep it. It does look quite nice. I've got some ideas what we can put on there. Maybe a bit of passive income or something like that. I don't know quite yet, but we will decide. I think what I'll do, though, is I'll put a vote probably on my Twitter, so make sure you tweet that out. Tweet that out? Check that out at SLG Lopez 87 over on the blue brand. And then... Whoa! Took that too wide. We'll put a poll up on there. We can decide what actually we're going to do with that island. So I will put some grass strips along as well. Just to kind of separate the two fields. We can always join them back once we get bigger and better machinery that's going to seed this and fertilise and whatnot much quicker. Now this does fertilise as well, which is fantastic. Let me just double, triple, quadruple check that it's actually working. Yes, it is. You can see we've gone around very messily. The headlands there. Lovely. And I think what we're going to have to do as well, because there's bushes there, is probably go around twice. Maybe. Or, you know, just cut this section off and do it separately. Or, alternatively, once this has grown, we could actually grassland this section here back up, this entrance to the field. Back up. And possibly put some animals on here or something. I would like some animals on the farm eventually. That's going to be quite far into the future, though, I think. I'm not too sure. I should have just turned there. Oh, well. First day on the job and all that. So, yeah, we're going to go around here twice. All right. I want to say a massive thank you as well to everybody that's actually checked out the videos and liked them and stuff so far. It's been... it was a bit harrowing coming back after 2-year absence. But I'm so appreciative of everyone that's watching, enjoying the videos. It does make me feel a little bit better about doing this. For sure. But I do realise I am, after 2 years, basically starting again, though. But yeah, it's all good. We're here now. We're doing it. Having fun. We're having fun. And I want to touch upon Farming Simulator 22 as well, because I do realise that that is coming out real soon. I have it pre-ordered. Of course I do. Of course I do. Come on. Who do you think I am? I do have it pre-ordered though. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to continue this series, because I don't want to just stop series midway through. I've done that the last time I was here on YouTube and it didn't pay off. And I felt bad about myself for doing it all the time. So I want to see this series through until completion. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 videos a week. One of the survival challenge here, and one on one of the farms on Farming Simulator 22, getting used to that game, seeing how it plays out. I'm looking forward to seasons being integrated into the game and having some production to go through. Oh yes, I think we might make a cake making empire. I don't know yet. We'll see when we get the game. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish this seeding off, guys. And we'll see how far the tank goes. I think once the fertilizer or the seed run out, I'll cut back and we'll have a little chat. But until then, enjoy the time lapse, guys, and I'll see you in about half an hour. To our last 7%. We're about to run out of the fertilizer. Now. Okay. So, it seems we got about 50% of the field done on one tank of fertilizer. I'm not using the variable spray mod. So, that's not too shabby. I think I'm doing alright for my first ever seeding job as well. I mean, I know I'm leaving tracks everywhere. This is why you don't do the headland first. Otherwise you're just driving over all these seeds and destroying them. I should have turned the engine off to save the fuel, but it's okay. We've got a bit of money now. Got a couple of grand. Well, 1 grand. Alright, let's get that filled up with the remaining fertilizer that can actually fit in here. And then I think what I'm going to do is just finish that field off screen. Cut back when it's done. And then we'll see what we're going to do for the rest of day. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Okay, so it's going pretty swimmingly actually before I do go ahead and jump cut. It's going pretty smooth, pretty swimmingly. I know I am making a bit of a hash of it, having to go around and round a lot. But, like I say, first day ever of seeding. we'll get there. Also, this doesn't have the greatest turning circle in the world, this seeder or this tractor, to be honest. But yeah, so we'll jump back once it is done. Here we go, we're just coming up to the last bit now. So I've been having a look around the yard as well as doing the seeding. And I think we're going to go and sell the wood, try and get us a bit of money. And then I think we might do a bit of yard work, possibly. We do need to get about 7,000 total if we can off the wood. 5,000 would be nice if we can get that. That's going to allow us to buy the mower that we need. It is going to be a single bar mower, but that's all we can afford right now. It's on the mod hub. Check it out. It's the Kuhn, or the Kuhn. I don't know how to pronounce it. Not properly, Kuhn or Kuhn, but it's the single bar old school mower. Really nice, really good to use. Awesome for chopping down bushes and weeds and whatnot. But overall, I don't think that's a bad job for my first ever seeding job. I was having a look at this field as well. We'll just have a quick drive up there, just to see. But this field next door is going to be fantastic as well for growing a nice crop, once we can afford that, of course. Unfortunately, you can't buy single fields, you've got to buy the plots. But I was looking at this, and the rest of this field is absolutely huge. So I might extend this field out a little bit more, to more like around about here. But I don't know what we're going to do with the island yet. Once we work out what we're going to do with the island, then we can work out what we're going to do with the rest of the field. Up there, I'm going to plant soybeans once we get the weather for it. We'll get them thrown in there. Some really good money there. They don't yield well, but they yield high. And the money's high for them, sorry, not the yield. But yeah, there's a few little patches here and there. Whoa, and a big tree. Tell you what, I'll make a fool out of me, nature. It's gonna make a double fool because I can't get rid of that tree. Psych. Good old map hider. Map object hider, sorry. Really fantastic mod if you need to get rid of items that can't be getting rid of. Getting rid of. I do eventually want that little bit there to go back to grass as well. That'll be good. But yeah, we've got loads of wood from chopping down all sorts of trees. Mostly the coniferous ones. For around the edge of the map at the end of the last session off screen. And I think once we get this place, at least the bushes out the front of here tidied up, I think what we're going to do is maybe do a contract just to get us a bit more money so we can start working towards the other equipment that we're going to need, like a windrower, a silage pit, because we don't actually have one of those either. I'm just going to pop that in there for now. Doesn't matter really where it is. We're not going to be using the harvester for a while. But yeah, we're only going to do contracts that we can actually, we actually have the equipment for. So if we were to have a look on here, for example, that's a lot of contracts. So there is these supply and transport missions as well. They do look like they're going to give you overpowered money, but that means I have to give Justine Coggins here 132,000 litres of TMR, total mixed ration, within 8 in-game hours. Yeah, or 8 hours real life. I don't know what that is. Real life, the way that's counting down. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. But once we're up to a big, being a big farm, these are the sort of contracts we can be looking to take. It's worth so much more than these little fiddly ones. 12,000 litres of manure. I wonder if that's actually more, you're going to get more there from what that would be to sell in the store. Worth checking out in the future if that one comes back up. I would like to get some transporting ones done as well, but we don't actually have a front loader. But these ones, so we could do the sowing ones, no problem. We could even do a cultivating ones. I mean, I'm not going to do that for £300. There's no point. Aaron Buckley. You need to learn to pay your staff better, boy. So let's just get back over to the pickup. There we go. Zoom in a little bit. This thing is in desperate need of a repaint. Oh, hello, caravan. Really is. Hopefully, we can do something with that house as well. I don't know why Locksmith Dave won't let us in. But it is what it is. Let's pick up the log trailer. We're going to try and take as much of that wood in that shed there as we can. We need as much money as possible. Alright, let's pick up this log trailer. I'm kind of regretting buying this log trailer. I've been using the other one on my other save game, and it's the other cheap one. And it's, let's just say it's way better. So I might sell this and then swap it over. It is £1,000 more. But that doesn't matter too much. Okay, let's turn the engine off, save the fuel. And let's start loading these bad boys up. Now, there is some big bits, some little bits. I do realise we would get a lot more money for these if they were in bigger sections. Tell you what would help though, if we were to unfold the back. I leap like Hulk. Nice. Yeah. So we need these ones in to keep the weight on for the bigger ones that we put in the back, as we learned last time. We're going to end up doing wheelies if we don't. Yeah, so I'll just get these loaded up, and then we'll have a nice journey over to the sawmill and get the rest of this wood sold. There we go. Put the last piece on. I think this is probably as much as we can take. Probably way more than we can take, to be fair. But we do need to get that money. We need to get that dollar. Oh no. Hopefully that one doesn't fall out. Should be okay though. Oops. There we go. I was just trying to put the straps on properly, but it looks like 2 of the logs have actually fallen out. Never mind. So yeah, we'll just do a nice little drive up to the sawmill here. Why not? Why not? Past the pub. We love that pub. Damn you, Dave. I want it in my house. Whoa! What's going on there? Wow. Alright, Dad. Thanks for unleveling my driveway when you put my caravan in there. Look now what you made me do. We're stuck in a hedge. Sounds like a good Friday night. Nice. Alright, so we're going to head up here. 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, but we always seem to do 75. There we go. Back at the quality lumber site once again. Hopefully I'm not going to be doing this too much. I mean, we are going to be buying a forest pretty soon, hopefully. But first of all, once we get all the crops in the ground and stuff, we want to get enough money to buy that allotment over there. I think that's going to be really good. Wow! Stop looking at the allotment and look where you're driving. Oops! Yeah, so let's see. 6,270. Can we get that? Are you guys going to give me that for this quality lumber? Probably not. It's probably going to be more like 4,000. We are playing on hard economy. 5,400. Okay, I was about 1,000 off. But still, 5,400 in the bank. We now have the devil's favourite number with a 7 on the end. 6667. Nice. So, with that, once I crash into the wall and pay them for expenses of the wall and the bins. Okay. Need to learn to drive, it seems. Evidently. Let's fold that back up. We aren't using it anymore. Let's just park up on the side here. We'll be out the way. So we're not going to get run over by the logs on the trailers coming in. Right, so I'm thinking we go ahead and buy us that mower. Where is it? Yeah, so this lizard here, I know it's a lot cheaper, but it does not cut down the weeds, even with the real mower mod. I haven't tried this one yet. The Lizard RZ3. Although it is a wider width. But I don't know if it could stand bushes, so I don't want to risk it yet. That's a lot of money just to be risking. We've only got 6,000 ourselves. So I think we're going to buy this one. We are going to buy it brand new, because we're going to use it a lot. I think this is going to be our mower until we can get a fold-up mower on our actual tractor. Why do we have to pay 800 for the colour? There we go, 200 for that one. Is there any free ones? No, 200 is going to be the least. It looks the same to me, so we'll just pick that one. I don't know why it's glowing like it's got a aura around it, but never mind. So we're going to go ahead and buy that one. Boom. 4,500 for a lawnmower. Still, it's a lot cheaper than, say, the one I want for 42,000. Never mind. We're going to need a better tractor for that one. For sure. 160 HP that needs. Right, so we've got the seeder. Can we afford a windrower while I'm here? I do have a cheap one in. We can, but it's only going to leave us with £167. But if we get a contract done as well, that should be okay. Okay, let's go and pick up that lawnmower. We could probably get it on the back of here, I think. Maybe. Oh yeah, there it is. Our new purchase. Alright, let's get on the back of the pickup. Nice. Yeah, that's going to do some DiMaggios to the old grassland that we've got. Perfect. I do realise we are running out of time as well to do a contract. So I might just, hopefully this stays on here. I might just knock the time down just to, well, not 1 times. Not real time. 5 times. I should have probably put that the other way around with the blade leaning up the back, but never mind. We should be okay as long as I don't go 70 miles an hour around the country lanes again. Home on the range. Yeah, we need to get some money as well to get that greenhouse in the yard over there to be in a functional greenhouse. I don't know what we're going to have in there yet. I might try and see if I can find like a hemp mod or something. Capture the market before it takes off here in England. We need the tractor. Let's just tab through because it's quicker. That is way louder than the car, but you'd expect it. It's a workhorse machine. Nice. Let's make sure that this tractor can actually run it. Pretty sure it can. Pretty sure it'll be fine. And I think we're going to test it on... Let's lower it. Alright, so it is quite a nice width. Not too shabby. We're going to test it on these bushes in front of the shed. That'll be nice. I know it's going to leave a bit of grass on the floor, and it probably turn to straw, or hay, sorry, but it's all good. Okay, that is deleting them nice and lovely. I don't want to cut too much grass up. We want to be keeping that for our silage pit, which we do need to get by the end of the episode. That is our main goal. There we go. Look at that. We can actually see. You can actually see what we've got in the shed. Nice. So yeah, we've still got loads of wood left in there as well that I couldn't fit in, that we will eventually get sold. We're going to need a bigger shed. That's for damn sure. Alright, so it is 3:30 in game now. Let's take a look at what we've got. We've got a small cultivator in there. We've got the seeder. So they're the 2 jobs we can do. I don't think weeding's a job. Well, at least I haven't seen it pop up yet. And we don't have a header, plus nothing's really grown to be harvesting yet. So let's see, what can we do? There's a lot to choose from. We can't do a transporting one because even though I am basically hulking this, I don't want to just be picking up the pallets and putting them on. I think that's a bit cheaty. We do need a front loader for that, although they are some good money. We don't have fertilizers just yet, so it's going to have to be a sowing or a cultivating. So we've got a 1 acre field there for £600. A 2 acre field, 2.6 acres, for almost £5,000. Field 26. What do you want? Potatoes, that's why. Can't plant them. Okay, that could work. Field 21, 2.3 acres. It wants oat in there. We do have the equipment to do that. Let's take a quick look at field 21, see what we're working with. So it's just down here. So it's already grass. Is it cultivated, sir? Certainly is. Alright, so it was grass before. Now it's cultivated. So it's not a bad sized field, actually. And for the reward, 1,400. That's pretty good. For oat, I think we're going to do that one. For sure. Mason Newton, we're on the way. Now, I do have a waypoint mod in as well. As you can see down here, set waypoint with a right click. Fantastic dynamic waypoints. Check it out if you haven't already. It allows you to just right click there. I mean, you can teleport to it. We're not going to do that. It's bad enough we're going to have big green bat symbols in the sky. Shows you how high the skybox is, though. But, yeah. So we'll just do it that way. Since we don't have GPS, we're not going to have the map up in this tractor. Eventually, though, I will have GPS in. It's also going to be super fun trying to drive this big thing through the little country lanes. Hopefully we don't have to go on the main road where the actual cars are. Because for some reason they don't seem to like coming down here. I don't think we're going to have enough in the tank either to do that. So let's get them filled up quickly before we go. I don't think we need the fertilizer. So it's going to unload them both if I do that. That's fine. That's not a problem. I'll just move the fertilizer. Yeah, there's no point me wasting one of the most expensive bits, the fertilizer, on the field if he doesn't need it. We'll just put the seed in. It does allow you to still seed with only seeds in there as well. You don't actually have to have the fertilizer in. I think you used to have to in the older version of the mod, but you don't anymore. Let's get that chucked in. Let's get that chucked in. Nice. I realise I should probably have the engine off, but it's not going to waste that much fuel. I don't think it is anyway. I'm slowly getting the hang of moving this around as well. I say as I smash it into a pole and drop it on the floor. Perfecto. It wouldn't be an SLG video if stuff like that didn't happen. Alright, so field 21 is behind us. There it is, I see it. There is our contract for the evening. I'm going to fill that full of oat, so let me get that switched over to oat. Nice. Close the gate behind us. Oh, that's right. Got to click in the void to close the gate. Yeah, so if we go around the headlands twice, maybe, just to give us a bit more room. Yeah, that should do it. Alright, oat's a really good crop as well. Might be worth putting in the ground at some point ourselves. Let's lower that. Turn it on. That would help. Line it up with the edge of the field. This is also good practice for old Farmer Lopez here to get the seeding down. I know you would usually do the middle first and then do the headlands last when it comes to seeding. That would just make more sense. Then you're not riding over your crops and squashing them all the time. Alright, not too shabby. Yeah, so I don't want to be doing contracts all the time, but with seasons on, we don't really have the option to grow crops in 2, 3, 4 days. It's kind of, you got to plant the crop, and then you don't really have much more to do, unless you've got big lands, big farms. But we are just starting out. We've got like one field. I know it's huge, but yeah, we only really have one field to work, and once we've done that, it's just the waiting game. So contracts might be a good way to keep the money coming in. Learn some of the different techniques and tools for old newbie Farmer Lopez there. Should be able to just turn around this one. Yeah, that works. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get the rest of these headlands done. And then we'll see where we're at money-wise. Hopefully we'll have enough to buy us a small silage pick. That is going to be key to the winter, the silage. Also, silage is brilliant money compared to just selling plain old grass. It's definitely worth doing. Definitely worth doing. Yeah, I think we'll do that, and we'll time lapse the rest of this. Shabby, we're getting there, I know I missed a big section over the back there. But that's all good, that's all good. I'm using the Jeremy Clarkson way of seeding there by doing big U-turns at the end, but why not? It's not my field. Everything goes perfect when a contract finishes, you'll see. I could do big swirls if I wanted to and it'd still look like a freshly ploughed, freshly seeded, perfect field. But we should be nearly done. I keep getting little lag spikes at the end near the hedges there. And I don't know if you can see now and again, every now and again, it's like a line, like a ghost line. appears in front of the tractor when I'm at certain angles. That's why I keep moving the camera around a bit. See if I can get it to do it again. Usually only does it when I go quick. There's the contract finished. There, you see that ghost line just in front there of my tractor? If anyone knows why it does that, can you let me know in the comments? Because I've tried everything. VSync on, VSync off. I am using a FreeSync monitor, so it shouldn't do that. But hey ho, it is what it is. So yeah, there we go. Now as you can see, there's a patch there and there's a massive patch over there. But once we accept the money for the contract, bada bing, bada boom. Look how good of a job I did. Wow! We do have 3,573 now. That's around about a £2,000 profit from where we started the episodes. I am super happy with that, as well as buying a little bit of equipment. Now I think... Oh, that's right, we can't actually get through there. Okay. We're going to have to really think about buying a smaller footprint seeder. As much as I love this John Deere, it's too big for this map, for these roads, for this region. I mean, this is what English farming's like. Out in the sticks in the rural lands. But yeah, I should have known that before I bought this, really, but never mind. I can't wait to start buying the animal pens as well. It's going to get us some more money. Fan dabby dozy. Alright, so I'm going to head back to the farm. I'll cut back once we get there, and then we'll have a quick look at the silage pit and hopefully a windrower. Nice. We're back at the farm. Let's get this pop back in here. We are going to need a jet wash as well at some point before the wheels start getting clogged up with mud and dirt and yuck. Oh, that's not even in the shed properly, but never mind, it'll do. I'll tidy up later on. For now, though, let's just have a quick look in the shop. So, let's have a look. I believe they are in silos. I am using the bunker silo set by Top Ace 888. So we've got a small silo there. That's mostly for manure. This is the one we want, though, for silage. 2,500. I mean, we could get a bigger one, a drive-through one, but that's all of our money. That's going to leave us with £1,000 at least. All right. Question is, though, where, oh where do we want the silage pit? If I can get it to be around about here, though, so it looks like it's in the hedge. Or, sorry, not in the hedge, but I get up against the hedge. And then maybe if we lower it down a bit, it's going to cost a lot more money, though. So that'll be about... I don't want to lose too much. 2,753. Well, we're going to have to pay it either way. Let's get that popped down. We do get a nice bit of concrete underneath it. I could tidy up that tree. And while we're here, because that's going to be a nightmare, I think we'll go ahead. I believe it's free to smooth. Yeah, it is. Luckily. Free to smooth. So we'll just get that smoothed out real quick. Just so it's easier to drive our equipment up there. It'd help if I press the right button, wouldn't it? Yeah, just so it's not so much of a jump, if you like. Nice. All right. I think that's good. And while I'm here, real quick, let me smooth out the mess that Dad made up here. I did just lose all my flowers. Never mind. That should be okay. I don't know why it's free to smooth, but hey ho. That's the brakes, kid. Nice. So we've got our silage pit. Not too shabby. Ah, looks all right. That looks all right. It's not too much of a steep incline either. We left the road intact. Perfect. Get quite a bit of silage in here as well. So it should be all fine and dandy. But I think since we've only got £819 left, I think we're going to have to call that an episode there. Probably get this grassland mown up tomorrow. And then I think that's going to be time to plant the canola as well. I mean, the soybeans. No, 5 to 6. Yeah. So I think we'll do that tomorrow then. And then in the next episode, we will tidy this whole yard up. We are going to need money to buy us a forage wagon, forage loader. Ignore this. Oh, SEEDY was getting me. But we've got a little bit of money left here. And it's probably about £1,000 left there, which is nothing to sniff at. That's going to allow us to get the windrow we need to get these. And then we are going to need 3,400 for the SIP Pioneer 20 loading wagon. Fantastic loading wagon. Really is. So yeah, it might be a couple of contracts too. I'm not going to be doing them all the time, like I say. That's just to start us off. Give us a leg up in the right direction. Once we get bigger, we'll start using our own workers, so we will pay it back into the system at some point. Yeah, but for now, guys, thank you very much for watching. Do let me know what you're thinking of the series so far in the comments down below. Any tips and suggestions, also let me know down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, though, guys, take it easy. Peace.